My name is Berk and Ceylan. I'm from Turkey. I am 23 years old. I came Accademia Nazionale di Danza. I love to seeing new cultures and learning new language. That's why I choose the Erasmus program to come here. I'm studying contemporary dance in my country. I am studying at Mimar Sinan Fine Arts University in Istanbul.
I'm Gemma Guades Andreu. I'm 20 years old and I'm from Spain, from a town called Santa Pola in the province of Alicante. In Spain, I am studying classical dance in the Higher Conservatoire of Alicante. The name of my degree is Pedagogy of Dance. Also, I am studying at the University of Alicante, teaching of primary school. I have chosen Italy because I love the Italian culture. I love their people, the gastronomy, the history, and of course the Italian language.
One of my friends came here and she recommended to me. So that's why I want to come here, Roma, and then see how is the Italian culture.
16, 4 circles, 4 circles.
To access to the academy, I sent some documents with my marks and with the subjects that I did in Spain. Also, I sent a video, in which video I presented myself, and also I showed some exercise of dance.
For coming to here, I sent some audition videos. And there is some ballet techniques and contemporary techniques and my improvisation dance. And I sent the videos here and they accept me. This is how we access with this Accademia.
The idea of the school was to study dance together with theoretical subjects like history of dance, theory of dance, history of art, and history of music. So this school, the Accademia Nazionale di Danza, was born with an idea of making of it a university for dance, a place where dancers could be trained not only in their body but also in their culture, in their spirit, in their soul. Ballet, contemporary dance, and then choreography. In ballet and contemporary dance, the master courses are aimed to become teachers, while in the choreographic school, the master course is aimed to educate people to become choreographers, authors. Of course, now we included new technology in our courses.
My day at the academy starts at 8:30 at the morning. I always start with classical dance from Monday to Friday. Later at 10:30, depend of the day, I have different lessons like contemporary dance, historical dance, music, or maybe repertoire. And always I finish the lesson at 2:30.
For me, the Accademia is in a very good environment. It's almost center of the city and close to famous places by walk. Accademia has so many studios and students. Because of that, it has a very busy schedule.
My style is classical dance. For that reason, I like to do all the days classical dance with different teachers because I can learn different ways to learn the classical technique.
Actually, for me, the classes are very difficult. My relationship with the teachers is so nice. They are so friendly and helpful. Mostly, they are talking Italian during the classes, but if you ask them, they are willing to explain everything. They are so helpful, and we became a friend, and then we talk about the pieces, we talk about the choreographers, and then we talk about contemporary art. They are so helpful.
There is a week in which we do exams, practical exams in 2 days, and then a theoretical exam. At the end of this proof, we select a certain number for each schools, and then we have them again, another proof. The people come back and they do a second exam, a little bit more difficult. And then at the end, we finally decide the people who will enter next year.
Oltre che suspense scenico, chi te l'ha detto, quindi non...
September is the month to accept the foreigners, because sometimes these foreigners come from very far away. So the fact to make them come and go twice, it's not good. So we, condensate, we gather all the proofs in one day, and if they are accepted, they can stay, organize their living here in Rome before the courses start.
From my point of view, each subject has its own difficulty, so maybe I cannot say one subject in particular, but classical dance is my style, so maybe for me it's more difficult contemporary dance, because in Spain I do more classical dance than contemporary dance.
The most different class is acrobacy. In our university we don't have acrobacy lesson, and we don't have room for this. Sometimes it's so scaring. My heart going so heartbeat boop, 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 and sometimes it's scary, but with the teacher is so good. So he is so helpful to us and always supporting. After I breathe in and breathe out, it goes away.
The first days here in Rome, maybe I have some difficulty to understand the language, but later, thanks to listen all the times here in the Academy Italian, now I can understand all, and also I can speak in Italian language.
When I came here, for me, Italian language was so hard. I think it has so many energy, but time by time, I start to understand. Parlare italiano difficile per me. And of course, I know buongiorno, ciao, ciao tutti, ciao raga, and something like that.
We have a lot of collaborations with 22 countries in Europe, but also 4 countries outside of Europe. Africa, Mali, and Middle East, Palestine, Central Asia, Kazakhstan, and Far East, China.
I am very comfortable and I am very happy with my life in Italy. It's the first time that I live alone without my parents, so I like that independence here in Rome, and I like the Roman life.
When I came here, I realized that they are taking so fast breakfast. In Turkey, we are eating so much in the breakfast.
I am very happy with my neighbor. My neighbor here in Rome is Piazza Bologna. It's a place that is very well connected with the Metro B, so I can get to the Academy in 20 minutes.
For me, the problem is the money exchange, of course. Euro and Turkish lira is so expensive to us. Because of that, I need to care about how I spend my money. But sometimes I cannot stop myself to go trattorias and then eat Italian food.
I love all the Italian food, all the types of pasta, pizza, risotto. I would like to learn to cook some Italian food.
When I came here, I love the espresso and cappuccino. Of course, it turns a big addiction to me because every morning or every afternoon I drink espresso. Of course, I don't need to talk about how amazing pastas and pizzas. And my favorites are carbonara and cannelloni. In bureaucracy, I have no problem actually. In Turkey Erasmus office, they are working so fast. They are emailing with Accademia Nazionale di Danza so fastly.
The reason why we can do all these exchanges is that the programs of our courses are recognized outside, and we recognize their programs inside. That means I can send a student of mine to continue his studies elsewhere and recognize credits.
Pensa di più all'allineamento del bacino e quindi lavoriamo su questo ritrovare la sensazione dell'allineamento da per terra, da seduti, da in piedi.
So the system of credit allows institutes, even different between themselves, allows institutes in Europe to be able to recognize what the other institutes do.
Dance is all of my life. It's my way to expressing and showing myself as I am. Dance has given the best moments of my life, and thanks to the dance, I have created a great relationship for all of my life.
For me, my life goes parallel with my art, so that I want to make experience as much as I can, and I want to improve my techniques, so I want to create my own perspective of art as a language.
My plans for the future are finish my degree and become a good dance teacher. I want to train good dancers and also good people. I don't want only teach to my students the classical technique. Also, I want to teach the real values of the dance, like discipline, effort, work team, and of course, a relationship and friendship.
My goal is working with choreographers that I found close to my style, and I will prefer to make academic career. For me, in this life, where we go, what we see and what we feel, and everything we do touches us.
I think you can just keep everything, but to put some change, tempo and space.
This experience here in Rome allowed me open my mind and know people from different countries and different cultures.
My dream is creating a collective company for contemporary art. I would like to create in Turkey, but also I want to do this mostly in Europe, even for a little moment.